All right, boys, welcome to another live stream. Forest at home to Blackburn today. It's a must win, really, isn't it? Because they've actually lost their last three games. I'll put the lineup on screen first and foremost. First of all, the lineup, I think it's decent. I think apart from no, I mean, obviously these guys are injured, but apart from no McKenna in there, I think that's probably our best team. Maybe is it our best team? I don't know. Maybe an informed Lolly. Maybe an informed Lolly could be in here as well. But just let me know in the comments below what you think about our team, everyone. But how's it going for Luke? Of course, Kyle, Harry Lamb, Meme Lord, Owen, Jeno, Liam. Obviously, we're gonna have to try and do a job for you today because you're a Burnley fan, so you're gonna want us to win even more, aren't you? Myton's also in the team, of course. Charlie's here as well. Bray's actually in a stream. Can you believe it? And yeah, Charlie, my trim is welcoming back to no trim Rads. I know. Good, but Taylor should start. I agree for sure. Yeah. Only I'm happy that Murray's in instead of Gavin. And Gavin's not even in the team, as you can see. I don't know why. I think he might have an injury, I presume. Dom says 2 on Blackburn. Okay, even though we've only lost 2 in about 13 and Blackburn have lost 3 in a row. But Dom likes to try and warm me up, which he does quite a bit. And he normally succeeds. How you doing, lads? I'm good. NFFC lover. How are you, mate? David, you have seen my Blackburn preview. It got taken down. I didn't actually, no. I normally watch it. I didn't see it, though. Luke wants Lolly in the side. I agree, to be honest. Scott, we need you back, Scott. We need you back in the team, all right? And straight away, if you're not subscribed, then please do and like the stream because we've got actual Forest footballers in here. Actual players. It's not. Okay. I mean, there's a high possibility it isn't actually Scott McKenna. But yeah, have you seen their team? I'll show you their team actually. I know quite a lot of their players, to be honest. Blackburn, it's got a pretty good record against them overall, to be honest. Can I watch it? Sadly not, because I'm not going to give the earphone money. But I can for the next game against Rotherham and Derby. It's huge. It's just massive. This next, for me, 3 or 4 games, it's just huge. Depending on whether we really want to try and get away from that bottom 3 and move up the table to a somewhat reasonable position, because we're not going to go up this season. Forget that. But just try and finish in a good position. I think it's massive because we've got Rotherham, who are like 20th, Derby, for obvious reasons, and plus the fact they're down here as well. And then after that, we've got Luton, who are not doing great right now either. And then we have quite a lot of real tough games after that. I think we have not sure about the order, but Brentford, Norwich, Watford and Reading in one go. So yeah, we have to make the most of these next 4 games. And obviously this is Rovers' side. I know quite a few. I don't want to see Ben Brighton coming back to Forest. Not scored against us since he joined them. Having a good season from what I hear from a few Blackburn fans. Some decent players, only they're quite an inconsistent team, Blackburn. They always have been. You never really know what to expect against them lot. Brentford lost 2-1 to Coventry. It's funny, yeah, but it's also not because we needed Brentford to do us a favour there, and they didn't. So cheers, Brentford. Appreciate that. We're now down to 19th, the dizzying heights of 19th, which is great. But we could go to 16th for the win. And there's a possibility we could end up quite high up the league if we can get it right this next week. But Forest probably won't do that. Anyway, I've missed a few comments. Can you watch the preview I did? Well, you said it got copyright claim, mate. So I don't know whether I can. How you doing, Henry? I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your first name. I can't pronounce your first name. I've seen you in it a lot, though. Of course, Lolly in for Myton. I wanted Lolly to get a chance, but I'm happy that Myton's coming instead of Freeman, for example, because I don't rate Freeman. It's a team. You play for Black, you're just bad at football, of course. Yeah, if you play for Dart, you're bad at football as well. You re-upload. Okay. Well, I'll watch it at some point when I'm not doing a live stream break. I will watch it. 13 people in here. Thank you very much to everyone that's in the stream. Get your predictions down below, of course, who you think is going to win. Score. I think we're going to win, I'm dangerously optimistic because we were great against Swansea and we lost, and I was actually really gutted about that. It was probably the most upset and irritated I've been by a defeat this season because I don't think we deserve to lose. I think I could see it being a draw because it's the kind of game we would slip up in. I think we can win though because Blackburn are poor right now. We're looking good. Dom, isn't your team Arsenal in like 10th and you're meant to be a European team? Yeah, pipe down, mate. 2-1 Forest, 2-1 Forest, 1-1 draw. Bray, that's a shame because Bray was doing a chant, of course. I don't even know who for. But yeah, it's about to start. Forest at home to Blackburn. It's just a huge game. Okay. For some reason, it didn't want to come up on screen there, the score. But anyway. So yeah, we're underway. It's a game we tend to do. You never really know what to happen, do you, against Blackburn? You never really know what to expect because we won 3-2 last season at home. Who scored? Grabban. Did Lolly get 2? I think Lolly got 2. I know Grabban definitely scored from a header. You kept freezing on mine. Is it me or is the stream actually glitching? I don't know why. Why is the stream lagging, lads? I don't know why the stream's lagging. 3-0. You think we're going to lose 3-0? That's brilliant. This game is more interesting than Burnley v West Brom, of course. Same. Why is the stream lagging? I don't understand, lads. I just hope that it gets better. It shouldn't lag. It's never lagged much before. But yeah, just close it and open it. Yeah, just try and refresh. It should work. Should normally work. Yellow card. Okay, Dom's not lagging. So we've got an early yellow card for Blackburn. Obviously, thanks a lot to Brentford. They lost to Coventry. Other games, though, this hasn't refreshed. So cheers, Google. Appreciate that. Apparently, Cardiff are winning 1-0, but I don't know for sure because Google doesn't want to actually update. Pain. I'll just go on the website. Don't know why I'm telling you about this. Really don't clue. Championship. Yeah. So Cardiff are beating Preston 1-0. Kiefer Moore penalty after 2 minutes. Other than that, it's all this at the moment. Did you hear that Thogden lied about Robbie wanting to be paid to come on? Yes, I did actually. I saw that video that Thogden did. I don't fully understand the situation. I just apparently he was going to go on his prediction video, and apparently allegedly he wanted to be paid. So I don't know the full ins and outs of it. So yeah, other games, if you're not aware, we've got Bristol playing Barnsley. Not that we really care about that one. Field are playing Swansea. We don't like Swansea on this channel anymore. Not that we did. Millwall are playing Wickham. So come on, Millwall. Actually, a draw, to be honest, because we want to try and get ahead of teams like Millwall, don't we? So maybe a draw. Norwich, Rotherham. Come on, Norwich. QPR against Bournemouth. Reading, Borough. A huge game between Wednesday and Birmingham at the bottom end of the table. And also Stoke and Luton. So, yeah. Great lagging. Why? Okay, some people are saying it's not lagging. Some people are saying it is. I don't understand, boys. I'm worried about Armstrong Elliott. Apparently, Elliott's been very good for Blackburn this season. On loan from Liverpool, of course. He made it up to get attention. Probably did. Thank you, everyone. You mean a lot. It all helps out. 17 likes currently. Let's get to 20 likes. He has 9 assists. Really? Okay, fair play. You see, we're talking facts on this channel as always. Rads and Raddad are English. Rads and Raddad a lot better than Thogden and Thogdad. It's facts. It's facts, okay? We're coming for you. I reckon we're going to have more subs than Thogden at the end of the year. We're only about, 470,000 behind, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Thogden used to be good. His dad. Well, yeah, he used to do Bolton and Championship vlogs. Yeah, but he just does Premier League games now, which is a bit. I don't get that personally, but anyway. Owen isn't like it was just lagging. Okay, I don't know why it was lagging for some people. Just is what it is, really. It should be all right though. Stuart Downing, man, still playing for Blackburn. He's on the bench. 36-year-old Stuart Downing still going somehow. So yeah, obviously I'm not watching it because I'm not going to give the EFL money because they like to give you what you've paid for. They like to take your money, but you won't actually get what you've paid for, which is what they have bought streams for Bristol City, Rotherham, and QPR, and none of them actually allowed me to watch it. It was just a high quality professionalism. Yeah, meme lord. Rads, it stopped lagging, and it just lagged when you said lagging. Typical, really. How you doing, Jack? Well, what you do is click off your app and swipe up, then come back on the app. We're talking about it lagging. Okay, just refresh it basically. Well, I have world-class Wi-Fi, so that might be a reason as to why it's lagging. But I've never had. Apparently, it was lagging towards the end of the last stream, and now it's lagging again. I don't understand. I've not changed any settings or anything. I'm watching it, and but not much. It's not much. It should be all right for you boys. Does anyone mind buying me new internet? Because that would be perfect. Because my internet's always been tragic. So that probably is the reason why. Weird though, because it's never lagged before, ever. So, yeah, weird. Come on, lads. You need to be winning this. You know, Blackburn are 12th, obviously. So they have had a better season than us, but they're on a bit of a downward spiral. Other than losing to Swansea, we've been great recently. Really, haven't we? Basically since the start of the year. I also apologise that you got to look at my worrying level of dead trim. No idea when I can get my hair cut again, which is great. It is slowly but surely becoming an absolute state again, which is great. Absolutely great. Well, we have Dom. Dom, you're a classic fan of a club that doesn't. You don't support a club in the Championship because you don't understand it. Because everyone knows in the Championship how competitive it is. You can go on a mad run of form and you still don't really move at the table because other teams will keep winning. And I know we've drawn quite a few in this run, but we still won quite a few too. We're unlucky. We're unlucky against Swansea. Very unlucky. I think we should have been beaten like Birmingham. But other than that, I think it's been all right. Rad's trim is deader than mine. Newman himself said that. Okay, I'd like to see proof because I don't think Newman even knows who I am, quite frankly. No trim David instead of no trim Newman, yeah. I'm taking over. is anything actually as bad as him. I don't think so. Forest 4, Arsenal 2. Yes, you love to see it. But it is a bit annoying that we are 19th when we've been on a really good run of form. We've lost 2 in 13. And yet still 19th place. It's just, this is why it's so irritating. But I'd like to raise another point, Dom. You look at the league table, look at the points. Like, just literally 2 wins. We could go to, like, even 12th. Then, like, another win, we could even be in 9th, you know? Like, so it looks terrible, but you look at the points, it really isn't, I don't think. Great Wi-Fi. Great Wi-Fi. And then Dom just says what he always says, okay. Dom's one of my mates in real life. He's on stream before now. He thinks he knows football, but he just doesn't really. You could go that many games unbeaten, you'd still be 18th. Potentially. There's some fans in our fan base I hate because someone in our fan base said we didn't deserve to get anything from Swansea. Well, that's nonsense, isn't it? And yes, okay, you could say it's our own fault because we should have scored, you know. You could say it's our own fault. They scored, we didn't, which is the entire point of football. But we still played very well. And I know you've got to make performances count. And I think quite a lot of times this season we've played all right, but we haven't actually got a win, you know. We kind of a bit meaningless in ways, but can I make you feel old if you want to, meme lord? Yeah, sure. Wow. Stuart Pearce will be seated next year. Well, you may have seen my last Cremo video. I was wearing this beauty of a shirt, and it has Psycho himself on the back. Beautiful. Now, Forest actually gave away some of these shirts last week, and they sold out before I had the chance to buy one. So I bought this off another website. And yeah, that's what makes it. That's what makes it. Psycho 3 on the back. I mean, I think it's a shirt. You either hate it or you love it. It's one of those kind of shirts, really, isn't it? With this patterning. But I like it. I like it, hence why I've got one. But yeah, love to see it. And that's the first love to see it at the stream. I got the Watford versus them lot prediction. Yeah, Watford were they weren't great, really. To be quite fair, I think Derby deserves something from it, but who actually cares about them? I listen, Rads, but I watch Bristol City Barnsley because it's free in my country. Because of playing Sir Henry Lansbury. Yes, Henry Lansbury. Yeah, fair play, mate. Brereton. Yeah, apparently Brereton early on for Blackburn wasn't great. He didn't do much. They paid like 7 million for him from us. And it still frustrates me that we sold him to another championship club, and no offence to Blackburn, but not even like one that's going to really properly challenge to go up. I just find it a bit irritating. Same with the Samba Longa. Sorry. Samba Suarez. Had a good chance there. Good chance there. Was that knockout? I'd love to give you a proper reading of what's going on, but I've got to use audio, you know, or as most people call it, radio, you know. Yeah, it's going to be good. Back-to-back streams next week where I can watch it. Rotherham and Derby. Brilliant. Just please I can watch Derby because, yeah, I want to watch that, don't I, really? Even though it's weird. It's really weird in a, not just Forest v Derby, any Derby. I think everyone can agree You look forward to it, but you dread it at the same time, really. You only actually enjoy it after the game in ways, because you don't want to lose. It's the one game you can't lose, isn't it? Well, I should be up to date, Luke, to be honest, because we're at home, so they can actually be at the ground. Because it's away games right now, they have to watch it on the stream. How you doing, Stephen, mate? Welcome. Actually, Luke, you're like John Motson in our chat here today, giving me commentary. I think Knockout had a good chance, Jacob. What's the upload schedule? Well, obviously two streams next week. They should be at least one career mode video. I want to try and do at least one episode a week because, yeah, it's the most consistent series in the world. And there should be a Radscast episode as well. Or Radscast might be at the start of the next week. It'll be at the very start there if it is, because I've got another idea potentially, which I won't say what it is, but that may be instead of Radscast. One of those two. How's your day been? Been good, mate, yeah? Been good. How's everyone doing as well, if you just joined? You watch Forest on Amazon Fire Stick. Norwich won up. Okay. Just what is it with the last few streamers? My Wi-Fi's just gone mental. Because it may have just cut out for like a split second there. Thanks a lot, Wi-Fi, for being cutting edge. Appreciate that. Norwich are one up against some team, believe it or not. Google it. They are. So Norwich are beating, well, it's not updated, but they are beating Rotherham. All the other games are goalless. So we need Wickham QPR, Sheffield and Birmingham to lose, but Sheffield and Birmingham are playing each other. And Rotherham really as well, don't we? Glad Sangpong is an inspiration. If he was around during my time, I wouldn't have signed for Forest, as he's so good. Stuart Pearce. Gaetang's not in the team at all today. First time in ages. We're not going to win. Simple as that, because Gaetang's not in the team. Sorry, no, that's actually going to increase our chances, isn't it? Are you considering my video idea? Possibly. Hey, Conan, mate. How you doing? Carlisle 1-0 up. Are you lot still at the top end? I presume you are. Obviously, Kanan, the Blues fan. So, you're 9. Okay, you've dropped off a little bit. Yeah. Beating Salford, it seems. 1-0. I say it seems he's not actually updated, but you said. Actually, it's true. Yeah, you got 25, and teams like Morecambe have got 29 games and even 30. So, yeah, you're 5 games behind, to be honest. How's that then? It's a bit weird, isn't it? You've actually played the least games in the league, so you can kind of understand. Oh, for God's sake. If Bond was signed for Barcelona during the MSN era, they would be invincible, said Pep Guardiola. You lot are mental. You're as mad as me. You really are. 3 points would be huge. Of course. We need to win, really, don't we? We have to win. Blackburn have lost the last 3, and we've been improving slowly but surely. We just need to start turning draws into wins, really, don't we? And that's probably why we haven't gone at the table a little bit more. But the one thing we have done is we've closed the gap on the mid-table teams, so we could quite easily with just a win or two, go quite a few places now. Whereas, like say in December, we were like miles behind some teams. To be as high as we are with all those games in hand, we could go up still. Very true, yeah. Yeah, very true. It'd be good to see you go up because you've been in League Two for years from what I remember. So, yeah, good to see Carlisle go up. The bong memes have been quiet for a while. Oh, now we're back. Have they really been quiet? Because it seems just a constant thing on this channel. There's obsession with guys saying bong apparently being good at football, you know? Looking up towards the penalty area, jinks into the penalty area on his left foot again, fires over a shot. Absolutely, Jacob. Yeah, absolutely. Season defining in ways. I think they would. Because after these next 3 games, and Luton as well after that, we have 4 straight games against top sides. We're looking at Brentford right now. We could beat Brentford because they're one of those teams. We've got Norwich, Reading, and Watford as well. We've got like the best home record in the league or something. I know they've got a very good record at home. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I do think that those tough games, that will show just how much we have actually improved. If we can get a win against one of those sides, that would be great. Because apart from Blackburn in the first game, I don't think we've beaten any of the teams in the top 6 this season. Because Blackburn were top 6 at the time. But yeah, Rotherham and Derby after this, it's just massive, really, isn't it? Phil Jones is the best defender of all time. Behind Tyler Blackett, can I just say? Behind Tyler Blackett. Because he's just next level. He's that good that Tyler Blackett can't play for Forest. He's just a bench player. That's how good Tyler Blackett is. You know, Man United must be very jealous that they don't have him anymore. Imagine Tyler Blackett and Phil Jones in the same defence. Unreal, isn't it? I couldn't go through that. Tyler Blackett and Phil Jones. If Forest signed Phil Jones, I wouldn't be happy in the slightest, to say the very least, even at championship level. Because he's not, what's the word? He's a bit terrible, really, isn't he, to say the very least. What are we talking about Phil Jones? I don't know. Phil Jones and Gaetang Bong, insane collab. Yeah, what match made in heaven. I'm not watching the game, of course, because yeah. So I'm just going to keep listening to what's going on, obviously. If Liam's in here, Burnley, we West Brom on the telly. And I'm a plastic. Phil Jones to Forest. No, I can't have that. I can't go through that. We have McKenna and Wall. We're fine. Exactly. They've actually got ability. Wow. Okay. Meme Lord. You drive off a bridge if we signed Phil Jones. I mean, a little bit of stream, but still. Jones was linked with Derby. Well, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? 1-0 Huddersfield. Come on, beating the Swans. Get in. I've really gone off Swansea now. Not that I ever really did like Swansea, but yeah, robbed us of a playoff place, even though it was kind of our own. Well, it was our own fault, and they've beaten us 3 times in a row. When, I mean, to be fair, before that, we actually did quite well against them. Yeah. Oh yeah, and they also beat us in the playoffs in 2011 as well. So we don't really like Swansea in this channel. Swansea and Reading. I think Swansea, Reading and Derby are the most hated teams on this channel. Reading, mainly because Bray insists on that being the case. And I kind of agree because they always beat us, basically. I totally agree. How you doing, mate? Christie's honestly awful. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I was gutted yesterday when I saw this post. I'll show you it right now. I was absolutely gutted because dreams were shattered. They were shattered, and you might be able to tell a little bit of sarcasm in my voice when I say that. Yeah, I don't know how we are going to survive next season. Doubts cast over Christie's future. Oh no! How are we going to cope? But more importantly, Alex Mighton, absolute legend, puts us one up. That is why he needs to play. Score, and he'll make things happen. That's why Mighton needs to play. Come on. That's huge. Huge goal. Alex Mighton. Brilliant. Get in. Come on. What's that? A hair? Play Alex Mighton every game. Yeah, do it, Chris, please. He brings energy, pace, goals now. You know, that's his second goal this season. I like the amount of times he gets caught out defensively in the first 10 minutes. Armstrong got around him 3 times. Talking about Christie. Yes. You scored. Yeah, Dom. Yeah. Obviously, we're terrible, of course, because that's what you reckon we are. Mighton, the next Messi. Absolutely. Mighton, better than Saka. That will wind up Dom because he's allegedly an Arsenal fan. Yeah, I'll just leave that on there. But yeah, Christie, I'm gutted that we can't keep him. Gutted. I would show you some of the replies, but a few of them are non-PG. But they're all correct. Basically saying how terrible he is. Literally, not one is disappointed. Everyone's just saying, oh no, sarcastically. I just said, pretends to be upset. When will you do the next Forest career? I literally did one yesterday, mate. Go and watch it after the stream if you want. Alex Mighton. For God's sake. Alex Mighton's the black Lionel Messi, says Cruyff, apparently. Okay, Lord, mate. Christie has brought nothing to the team. Absolutely not. One single thing. It's his fault that we conceded against Swansea. No way at all. Even closing down the Swansea lad that put the ball in at all. No way at all. We're going to lose. Very negative. You know, and I can't really say that because I've been very negative at times this season. You know, I used to start every stream just depressed and it stayed that way. But, you know, progress is slow but steady. We're getting there. We're building like think of a thing. What's it called? We're building like, I'm not clever enough to think of another line. You come up with one in the comments, everyone. Do a derby career. I might have to block you if you say that again, Super Sammy, because that's illegal. When's the Stoke career mode? I might have to block you too, Dom, being as you are a mod as well. When is a Stoke career mode? You can go and watch a Stoke YouTuber. He can do that if you want. Stoke career mode. No, thank you. We hate Stoke on this channel. It's just a bit unfortunate it was Stoke. But, building like Bob the Bloody Builder. You see, alliteration. That's brilliant. Well done, Kanan. I know, Sammy. I know it was a joke. Joking, mate. Yeah, literally. We've gone from the best right back in the league to quite possibly the worst. Yeah, we've gone from Matty Cash to Cole Jenkinson and Cyrus Christie. That's pretty tragic, really. I'd rather us have kept hold of Lawrence Gabriel, to be honest, who's on loan at Blackpool this season. Because I'd love to see him play a bit next season. I think we should definitely sign definitely sign a new right back anyway. Get rid of Christie, for God's sake. But I think we should definitely give Lawrence Gabriel a chance, maybe. I mean, well, Jacob and Super Sammy, you both said do a derby career and getting relegated. We did score. I'm just going to call you Henry. Well, actually, after the Swansea stream, I stayed on with a few other subscribers, and we did a derby career mode. Oh, don't unsubscribe because I said that. Wait for this next bit. We basically sold every single player in their team that actually was half decent and signed a load of 36 7-year-olds who were like 50-40 rated. And they lost pretty much. I somehow lasted until March before I got sacked. And I may have purposely lost 13-1 to Chelsea in the FA Cup. And I signed a Dalmadia Carby. I think actually I'll show you it. I put a screenshot on my Twitter the other day. I could actually do it again as a video. I could do it again. That'd actually be a banging video. I could do it again as a video. But this is what we came up behind the scenes to a lot of free agents. Just did this. This is what we came up with. Yeah. So I don't even know half of them players. I just went to the free agents. I think I'm going to do it as a video. I am going to do it as a video at some point because that will be quality. But I just did it behind the scenes. I just went to sign a load of pensioners and a few young players that are just terrible. Did you deliberately lose to Forest? Well, no, actually. I just simmed past it and thankfully they lost. Anyway, so that was good. But yeah, what a team. We signed Wes Houlihan, by the way, and Adama Diakhaby. And Diakhaby scored the one goal. The one game that we did. What a team. Anderson, midfielder, 43 rated. What a bloody team. Scenes, absolute scenes. What was? I think it did get hammered quite a few times. It did. Where are we in the league now? Come on. Not updated, but I think we're still 16th. But it's up a few places. Oh, what's that, Dom? You said yesterday above Derby above us. Check the league table because we're now above them. We're now above them. How you doing, Maro? By the way, mate. Forest to winning a game. I know, right? Mental. Actually, I'm pretty good form, even though the table doesn't suggest it at all. But yeah, we're doing all right. How did you not win the Champions League with that team? I may have got sacked before I had the chance to do that, and that wasn't my intention. My intention was just to get them relegated as soon as possible. Yeah, Mighton. What a player. What a player. Better than Saka. I'll just say that. I said that because he's an Arsenal fan and I'm just trying to wind him up. How far are you from the top 6? A little bit depressing, really. But we are... Let me just work this one out. I shouldn't have to take time over this. We are... Maths. I think we're 14 points off the top 6. Yeah. I'm probably wrong, but it isn't good. It isn't good. But yeah, I just we're not gonna. I think we're not gonna get playoffs. Okay, we're just not. But my point is that we can potentially rise up the table because Cardiff, they were literally like 16th like 2-3 weeks ago, and now they're 7th, and they're only 4 points off the playoffs. So you never know. You never know. Press A said Derby go to non-league and Notts County come back. I'll join in with that. I'll join in. Beautiful. That's not that bad. I mean, Yeah. There's a long way to go in ways, but it's kind of a bit terrible at the same time, to be fair. Right, so yeah, the table has finally updated. Google takes its time. How's Ghana been playing? I'm not watching it, sadly. I will be able to watch the next 2 games, thankfully. But Ghana is a baller. Simple as that, really. But yeah, league table update up to the dizzying heights of 17th. But look at that. A playoff charge is on. It's on. A playoff charge is on. It just isn't. But I reckon we can finish. If we keep going like this, maybe like... I don't see us finishing any higher than 12th, to be honest. And to be fair, if we finish like 12th, 11th, I think that'll be amazing. Given the fact we've been, like 17th, 20th all year, I think that'll be pretty impressive. So, who's that team in 19th, by the way? Damn it, I've just noticed. Spam O for Derby to go to non-league and Forest to win the Champions League. Again, I would join in with that. Oh dear. What a shame. Love to see it. And there's it. There we are again. I didn't even do it on purpose in that video. I just like to say you'd love to see it all the time. Alex, what a bloke. Just over 9 minutes to go until half time, but you're right, Steve, the coaching staff down in this lad needs to play every game. I'm sorry, he just does. I'd love Lolly to get into the team, but maybe have a knockout. But knockout does, he creates stuff. He's not done a huge amount of knockout really, has he? But maybe he should be starting. Amiobi on 4, maybe he should start. But Mighton does stuff every game. Very, very good young player. I'm just trying to find a meme I can react to that goal with. I haven't really got any positive ones. I'm so used to reacting with a negative one. Oh, I've got an idea. There we go. By the way, if you've not followed my Twitter, everyone, please do. Please do. Some would say you love to say it. I mean, see, unless you're taking the mick out of my voice. I said see, man. If you win today, you are 6 games unbeaten. Yeah. And you look at, it's actually bigger than that, really, because we're only, well, actually, no, to be fair, Mar, we're not 6 unbeaten. No, we lost against Swansea, but we've only lost like 2 in 13 games, so it is improvement at the very least. Perfect, got it. He's going to take it. No, he's going to leave it for Davenport. Yeah, Tim. Dub. Alex Myson. Dub. Still impressive. Yeah, very, very true. I agree. Where's your fake mods? Yeah. Well, basically, the only mods that are actually in here all the time are Luke. Charlie would be, but he's hurt himself. I don't know whether he wants me to say what's actually happened. But, yeah, normally Charlie and Luke are the only ones actually in here. Dom comes in occasionally. Woods comes in occasionally. And that's about it, really. You know, if 3-1 Forest against Derby, that would be absolute scenes. Away at Prideless Park, that would be perfect. I don't think we will. I don't think we'll lose. Do you really think I'm going to predict us to lose? No. I think it'd be a draw or like a 1-0, 2-1 Forest. I don't really care what it is, to be quite honest. I just want us to win. that just want us to win regardless. I don't care what the score is. Can I be a mod? No offense, Jacob. I don't need them because I've got 6, and I don't get hundreds of viewers. So maybe one day. He wasn't in the stream on Wednesday. I spoke to him after it though. He came because apparently he was asleep the entire time, which, not doing his job that I gave him. I said, be a mod, not doing his job. I'm disgusted. No, it's a joke. That's fine. Yeah, mate. We've played very well. Love to see it. There's another one. It just shows that Swansea, they weren't great, but they got the win, and that's what gets you promoted, really, isn't it? Games like that. But we gave Swansea a real good game, and I think we deserve to win it. And it just shows that we are improving. Yeah, to be fair, Lolly hasn't been quite the same this season. So he has been more of a bench player, believe it or not. But I think, to be honest, Knockaert and Mighton deserve to be playing right now, particularly Mighton being as he scored. How are you doing on this winning day? Great, yeah. Going to do a double against Blackburn as it stands. He's doing brilliant, Garner. Been a class above the Championship, in my opinion. I don't see us keeping him from you lads because you're a United fan. But I think the only hope we have of keeping Garner is if we get him on loan again next season. Because I think it's just the kind of thing United would do. They would loan him out again. But I think maybe we could get him on loan again. That's about it. I'd be very, very surprised if we actually sign him. But he's improved us a lot in just the 4 or 5 games he's played for us. Merseyside derby prediction. Liverpool have been pretty terrible recently. Everton really, aren't they? It's just inconsistent. I think Liverpool will get it done though. I think they'll probably win. It's never normally high scoring really. So I think 1-0 Liverpool maybe. Or 2-1. It was 3. Was it 2-2? I think it was 2-2 in the first game. 3-0 Everton away at Anfield, says Mara. I mean, okay, fair play. It's very important that Forest by Garner. I'd love that to happen, but I just don't think we will. Especially when he's at a club like United, a huge club like Man United. I don't see us keeping him permanently. I think we should try and get him on loan again. I think that's the very least we should try and do, keep him on loan again. Just keep him, develop him. I think the only loan player we've got a chance of keeping, forget South Christie, don't care about him, is Kronovic. I think we have a chance of keeping him. Who scored? Mighton scored. Yeah, I think earlier, the players we have on loan, I couldn't care less about Cyrus Christie. Anthony Knockaert, I don't really care whether we keep him or not. If we do, cool. If we don't, then cool. I don't really mind if we keep him or not. If I had the choice, I probably would keep him. Would you keep Knockaert? Let me know in the comments. Would you keep Knockaert permanently at Forest? Because he's not going to play for Fulham, really. Especially if they get relegated, he might play again for them. But if they stay up, he's not going to get back in that Fulham team. So he could maybe sign for us if that happens. Kronovic, I don't see him playing for Benfica anytime soon. So maybe he could sign for us. I think he's proven himself at the Championship. And Cafu's obviously signed permanently from Olympiacos. And I think that probably is the right thing to do because he's been pretty good, hasn't he? I wasn't a big fan of him at first, but he's improved. He's a good player, 100%. Yeah, I I've been a little bit disappointed with Knockout. You know, I think he could have done more. I often find Knockout, he tries to do too much on his own. And maybe he just doesn't have faith in his teammates or something. But he needs to use the players around him. He often just tries to, just, dribble from one end of the pitch to the other. Not that, but, you get the point. He tries to go on his own. You can't fault the fact that he tries. He definitely tries, but I just don't think that he's great. Carvalho come back. I hope we play him. He hasn't played much for Almira. A lot of Forest fans say he isn't good enough, or more to the point, actually, he doesn't see the Championship. But he does obviously give us creativity, attacking midfielder. But if we can keep Karinovic, then quite frankly we can sell Carvalho. And I think we need to get him for a decent amount as well, because I know he's been a bit of a flop, really, hasn't he? But we signed him for 13 million, which is a huge amount for a Championship club. I think we ought to try and get at least maybe 5 million for him, but will we? I don't know. Good chance for Forest, apparently, anyway. Yeah, Jetcop from Plymouth, a striker. It sounds like a link with him as well. Swansea have equalised against Huddersfield. Thoughts on James Garner? Well, like I was saying earlier, I think he's fantastic. Very, very good player. And, I'll just go over again. Absolutely love to keep him, but I don't think we will. Maybe on loan again. But yeah, he's too good for this division. And I'm amazed that Watford didn't play him more, or more like Watford didn't want to keep him for the rest of the season. I don't understand that. And he's just hit the post, apparently, according to Jacob. I'm not watching this game. Thankfully, the next two games after this I can watch against Rotherham. They're not down the road. Yes, we're winning. We're winning, Liam. Am I behind? It seems that way, because okay, it seems that way. I thought we'd be kind of up to date, really, because we're at home. I'd like us to sign Nathan Ferguson from Palace and sign Billing from Bournemouth. If Bournemouth don't go up, that would actually be too good. So I think Nathan Ferguson, would be a really good little. Yeah, I think Nathan Ferguson would be quite a good signing. Could see that happen. He was in the Championship last season, of course, with West Brom. Billing from Bournemouth, possibly we could sign him. Yeah. Number one thing, need a right back next season. That's for me the number one priority. Get a bloody right back and get another striker, because it's fantastic, quite frankly. And Murray's only with us until the summer. To keep Taylor and maybe sign one or two strikers, really. Do you think this season we're focusing on getting top 10 or avoiding relegation? Well, obviously we wanted to get top 6, didn't we? But I think right now we're just trying to stay away from the bottom end and just trying to finish as high as possible, really. I don't really care where we finish as long as we stay up, and it looks like we're going to. I'd love us to try and finish as high as possible, but so long as we don't go down, that's the number one thing. But yeah, I think our main priority right now is just to get away from danger, really. But yeah, did you see West Brom's red? I've got the game on the background. I didn't actually pay attention, so I've not actually seen it. But I know you're drawing with West Brom. You're a Burnley fan, of course. The game finished. It's half. Oh, damn it. Full time. What are you bloody on about? I wish it was full time, because then we would have won. But no, sorry. Half time. Bloody hell. So yeah, of course. I normally get people on at half time and full time. So if you want to just come on and give your opinion on the game, then click that link. Forest have got themselves ahead But yeah, Alex Mighton. What a bloke. What a bloke.
From BBC Radio Nottingham, it's 4. David Jackson here. I'll run you through the scores up and down the country. We'll look ahead to the Merseyside derby as well, which kicks off a bit later.
But yeah, if anyone wants to come on, just click the link I've put in the chat. And here we are. It's Lee.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm not bad, but I think you've frozen a bit. Oh no, you're okay. You're lagging for me.
I'm just a.
Oh, you're okay now. You're okay. You're okay now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a decent first half. I think we could have scored more. I think their best chance of the game, they hit the post just before half time. But I think it's been a very tight game, very tight. But I think I'm happy that Mighton scored. I was one of those people who was unsure when he come in because Lolly loves the game against Blackburn. He loves the game against them. He always scores or gets a goal contribution against them. So I honestly think if you asked me about a month ago, I was heavily knockout Lolly, both sides, Mighton as an impact sub. In recent weeks, though, Mighton has put in good shift after good shift. And Lolly, in his last 4 games in all competitions, has got 3 assists. And when you look at Knockout, he tries. You can't fault him for that. He tries. But I wouldn't extend his loan deal. I wouldn't sign him when he goes back to Fulham. I wouldn't. I would try Lolly Mighton. I'd go with that. Get Luke Jeffcott, Sariki Dembele. Maybe ask Glenmore if he wants to sign a contract extension to stay for another year or something. Yeah, it's just I don't know if he wants to retire at the end of the season or not. I think someone made a good point. Nathan Ferguson would be an absolutely fantastic signing. I can't remember who it was, but
yeah, I think that would be. I never considered him. I'm not actually seeing a huge amount of him, but I think he would be, quality.
It was fantastic for West Brom, but then it looked like West Brom were going to bottle it. So he was like, "Oh, fuck this! I'm not going to be in the Championship any longer." And then he kind of goes off to Crystal Palace, and he hasn't played a game yet. So he doesn't seem to be the most
quite easily signed, then, really. So
he doesn't seem to be the most loyal footballer, but I think he'll be a great signing.
Maybe you could get him on loan or something, or maybe even permanently.
Yeah, I think James Garner, I think we have to try and get him on another loan deal. Bro, he has been phenomenal. He nearly scored. He had a header. It goes over the keeper, smacks off the bar, but then they go at the other end, and then Adam Armstrong hits the post. So it's been a decent watch. It's been a good watch. They look very dangerous when they go forwards, but we also look dangerous when we go forwards. So I think it's been a very interesting start to the game.
Yeah.
We need to
I agree. I agree with Ray. We need to score again, really, don't we? To try and
that's what I was just going to say. We need to kill it off.
Yeah, because too often we're nervy, aren't we? In games, just thinking, "Oh, don't bottle it, Forest." And
I think we've definitely been better this season, though. I think there's not been. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say it, but there is a stat. But I know if I say it, we're going to go and concede. So
don't say it.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut because I just know if I say this stat, Blackburn are going to go and score. So it's a good stat. I really want to say, but I'm not going to. Like, I have to keep my mouth shut. So yeah, it's been definitely a good half from Forest. We could have scored another goal earlier on, but they cleared one off the line. So we definitely could be winning by more.
Yeah. Well, so long as we just keep it up. I just need to try and win. You know, they've lost the last 3. They're going to lose 4 in a row right now. So it's the kind of game we've got to be winning, really.
To go into the games against Rotherham and Derby, and Luton is also a big game as well because they're not so far away from us.
Next 4 games are massive. So, you know, for me, season-defining in ways because
Yeah.
they've
I think
all
especially if we
been
beat
around
Rotherham. If we beat
at
Rotherham, then we can pull away. Really, we can. Because
Yeah.
it seems like if we don't win for 2 or 3 games, we can easily be dragged back into it. So it's been really annoying that everyone else around us is picking up points. It seems like everyone apart from Birmingham and Wickham are winning games around us. It's just irritating.
It's annoying because we're 9. Well, we started the A9 team, and yet we have only lost like 2 in 13 games. It's just really annoying because it doesn't feel like we should be in this position still when you've got that record.
Yeah, going back to that stat, Brace was put in the comment the stat that I wanted to say, but I can't because I don't want to jinx it. He's put in the chat. Yeah, so I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully that stat comes into play and we get the 3 points because we need it.
That's I actually saw a Blackburn fan said yesterday, basically the opposite of that stat. Oh, if we go behind, then we're not going to come back and win.
Oh, hopefully that can play to our hands. That could play to our hands then, but not going to jinx it. I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, I'm not going to risk
it. So hopefully that it'll work in our favour both ways. But
I think if we get a second, we can definitely win. But yeah, we need to go 2-0 up before I can sit comfortably.
I know Blackburn they're not on a real side, but beating someone above you is just what you need to do.
They're phenomenal. Going forwards, they've got so many great attacking players.
Yeah.
But I think at the back they're a little bit. They're not bad, but they're a little bit hit and miss. Yeah, attack 10 out of 10, defense 6 out of 10. So they're a decent side, but yeah, we need to try and beat them.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Luke, for coming on. I hope we can keep it up. Really.
Yes, indeed. Hope so.
Get a W.
Yes, we need one of them.
Get a win against Rotherham and then the Sheep.
So, yes, indeed.
Yes. Thanks.
Right. Okay. All right. Au revoir.
Cheers, mate. Au revoir. Cousin Ty. Well, that was LJP, who you may know if you watch this channel. He comes in occasionally, really. But half time beating Blackburn 1-0. Thank you to the 22 people in there. Appreciate that, everyone. And we've got 24 likes. If you don't like the stream, everyone, please do. There's 24 people in here. I know some of you have not liked the stream, so let's do it because it means a lot. It all helps out. And we're going to overtake Tholton at the end of the year. As I said at the start of the stream, we're going to have more subscribers than him. So get subscribing. A little bit sarcastic when I said that, but Anyway, how you doing, 2010? Good to see you. Joe Lolly isn't as good as last season. No way. Yeah, he's no way. He's just not as simple as that, really. He played Blackburn. I mean, I'd say the same thing about players. They can't be actually that good because they play for Derby. So sorry. Wayne Rooney's Derby. So I get mixed up sometimes. The likes have just blasted up. Well, thank you very much. Gone right up to 31 likes. Cheers for that, everyone. Appreciate it. Let's keep it going. But likes and subbed ages ago. Fair play. Thank you very much. I can't do it. Well, you could make a second account and subscribe if you really wanted. But I appreciate that. And I know a lot of you have been in there a while, of course, which is brilliant. How you doing, Caden? Welcome. Samba isn't amazing, but when he's in form, he's absolutely amazing. Yeah, he's one of those players, really, isn't he? But the amount of times that Samba saves us, you can't fault him for that. I quite like having Amiobi and Knockout on the wings. This is the thing, we've got a lot of good options, really, haven't we? When it comes to the wings, Knockout, Amiobi, Lolly, Mighton, they're top players, really, on their day, especially. You know, very exciting player like Mighton. Amiobi's always been inconsistent, but he's great on his day. Lolly's not the same player he used to be fair. And Knockout's on loan. Yes, but then that's making your channel look good. I think you'd prefer the honesty. Yeah, I was joking, mate. I was joking. Yeah, thank you very much for that, Alex. That's great. Someone's disliked it. It must be a Derby fan. Very, very polite, of course. 34 likes now. Excellent. Already got more than the entire of the last stream got. So cheers for that. I like the stream before it starts. Well, you're a legend, mate. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, radio. A little bit too loud there. Thank you. I subbed on both accounts. Well, that's things you love to see. Thank you. And I said it again. What's that, like, a third time? Imagine disliking. Yeah, imagine disliking a guy with a plastic owl in his setup and waffles. You know, why would you do that? Imagine doing that. Just imagine doing that. Simple as that, really. Wayne Rooney is Pobs chilling. For God's sake. Don't really even understand that, but we'll go with it. 36, like, I need to stop going on about that, but yeah, cheers. Well, up to 17th then, more importantly, and a win against Rotherham in 21st, who are losing today. That's like their third defeat in a row as well. A win against them would put us up to potentially, and it is potentially, 14th place. That would be the highest we'd have gone all season. And then potentially, again, it's all potentially, a win against Derby could see us go to 11th. And all of a sudden, we're looking miles ahead of relegation. But if it goes wrong, we could be right in the thick of it. This is why it's so tight and so unpredictable, because Coventry, they've just beaten Brentford. You no one would have expected that. But it is really tight. Sheffield and Birmingham are currently 0-0, who are playing each other today. Rotherham in 21st. They're going to want to really beat us even more. Who are they losing to? Rotherham are playing a team, believe it or not. You'd never guess that, I know. Rotherham are losing to Norwich. They're losing to a top side, to be fair, but they're playing us next, and they're going to want to beat us, obviously. I think Rotherham will stay up. I think they will, because they do score quite a few goals for a team down there, but they also concede quite a few too. So I think Rotherham are not a bad side. It won't be easy. It won't be easy against them next week. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. It won't be easy against them. And Derby are Derby, so we should be beating them, really. Wayne Rooney's Derby. But to be fair, being more unbiased ones, that Derby can go from winning and then they just look terrible. Because since Wayne Rooney's Derby has been a thing, it's been a thing since he's been a player, but since he's been the manager, I think they've only lost like 3 games. So, yeah, it's going to be tough to beat them. But I think we can beat them because we're the mighty Forest and they're Derby. I'm waffling, I know. LJP, do you make GTA videos? LJP has made so many videos. It's unbelievable. We need 40 likes. Yes, we do. If you've not liked the stream, everyone, then please do. Appreciate that. All these donations were on the stream. Yeah, it's insane, really. Like, I've been doing live streams since July. Last year, believe it or not. You can kind of gather that. It was literally the worst possible time I could have started doing it. Right at the very worst moment, Derby away. And the repeat of that game is on Friday, of course, next Friday. And I didn't get not one donation. And to be fair, at first, when I did streams, I didn't have monetization or, donations enabled because I couldn't get them. But I had donations available since September. No one donated at all. And then I did one stream on New Year's Eve, not a Forest stream, just for like 5 hours of just absolute waffle and not actually doing anything of any use, really. But loads of people actually enjoyed that. I enjoyed it as well. I got 5 donations in one stream. So I didn't get any for 3 months, and then 5 in one stream. Connor, who's not here at the moment, I don't actually see him that much. He donated like 60 quid to me. And in total, not to flex, about 100 quid. It's just that insane. I got like 100 quid in one day. And since then, I've had no donation. Just out of nowhere, I had like 5 in one stream. So if Samba scores, I'll donate. Basically, Scott and Luke, you're not going to donate, pretty much. Remember to ingest cheese into your daily routine. Yes. Remember to do that. As I say now, and as Bray himself said in Radscast, digest cheese. We're not weird on this channel, by the way, so, you know. 38 likes. We're closing in on 40 likes. 40. I think of a player that wears number 40. No, I can't. Pain. Lovely stuff. And it is the second half, by the way. Professionalism, David. There we go. Cafu or Yates? I'll go Yates, to be honest. Cafu's looked decent recently, but I prefer Yates. I actually don't know who we should play midfield now. Yates, Garner, Cafu. Who do you drop out? Yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. What would be your midfield? Yates, Cafu, and Garner. Who do you drop out? Or do you play those 3 and you take Krinovic out, which I wouldn't recommend? Oh, yeah. Brian Johnson has 40 for Forest, doesn't he? Right, so you take Cafu out. I agree with that, to be fair. Cafu's been a regular for a few months now. And he isn't a bad player, but I don't know. He's a permanent Forest player now, so. Play Yates, box to box, guarding, holding, Krinovic 10. I agree with that too. Yeah, I agree with that. Bell, who's got some space again up to the edge of the penalty area. Amari Bell trying to take on Christie, fires over the cross, and it goes behind for a goal kick. And Forest get a little bit of rest. So if you've got any questions for me, by the way, you know, to keep the stream going, please feel free to put them in the comments. Do you deserve to be sacked? I was a bit annoyed, but I do understand because we made it into the playoffs and just bottled it. I didn't need reminding, Alex, but yeah. I love Zamuchi, you know. He brought some really, really good moments to Forest. Some of the best moments I can remember as a Forest fan. I'll always respect him for that. And he was a nice guy as well. But I do think the writing was on the wall. I just think everything that could have gone wrong went wrong for Lamucci. I think behind the scenes, songs and stuff weren't actually being made by him. He wasn't really having a say on any of it. I think with the fact that we completely did one of the biggest bottle jobs you will ever see, and also having a terrible start to the season, I just felt it wasn't really much choice. There wasn't really much choice for him to go. Maybe we would have turned it around. I think we have improved under Houghton, but it's always been slow progress. The key reason is progress. 14 footballers, 14 players. Why? I don't know. Because the board did those signings, not Lamucci, which says a lot. We have to get to know each other, pretty much. How can you possibly expect it to work straight away? It has taken longer than I thought it would, but it is now starting to work. But Lamucci was great. He's the longest serving manager we've had for years. But I do think Houghton's also great. If I could pick between the two, based off the good things Lamucci did, I'd honestly say Lamucci. Not that I don't like Chris Hughton, but both of them are kind of similar, really, because they play very similar football. A bit negative and defensive, and their team selections a bit dodgy at times. Both of them did that. So, yeah, let me know, like, based off everything that they did, who would you prefer, Sabri or Chris Hughton? Because it's a tight one, really. Taylor or Graben? I'll have to say Taylor now. Because Taylor's just... he deserves to be playing. He's a top player. He's our top scorer, for God's sake. And he's not playing. It's just mental. And not the player he used to be. Simple as that. Do you reckon signing Fabio Silva from Wolves on loan to buy would be good? Because when Jimenez comes back, they'll have two decent strikers and they won't be able to play him as often as a young player. I think that'll be a fantastic signing, Fabio Silva. Obviously, he's been playing quite a bit for Wolves recently because they've had a lot of... So Jimenez basically carries Wolves. No, thanks a lot, stream. It may have just cut out there. Brilliant. High quality professionalism, as always. David, you're not trying to be annoying, but can you make my second account mod? It is LJP2. I will type hi on it so you can make a mod. You want to be mod in two places, Luke? Yeah, of course. Do it. Luke wants to be mod twice. Greedy, in my opinion. Greedy. I remember when I was with my family at the pub and when Matty Cash scored that last-minute goal, everyone went crazy. Yeah, it was great. That was about a year ago. It was about a year ago. And now Cash is injured. But what a bloody player. What a legend. Make mod. I've now got 7 moderators. One of them is the same person. 3-1 Huddersfield. So this, how come we can? I'm sorry, no, we played well against them, but how come we couldn't beat Swansea? So yeah, Swansea were poor. They were very poor against us. And yeah, Huddersfield haven't won in like 7, and they're beating Swansea. Cardiff are beating Preston 2-0. They're just out of nowhere looking amazing. Reading a 2 down to Borough. That makes sense. Stoke are beating Luton 1-0 again. Luton's going to be a huge game. Not next week, the week after, because Luton, they're falling. Luton were looking comfortable, but Luton are literally just above us 1 point, and they were like 7, 8 points clear of us at one stage. These next 4 games are huge. They're huge. Every game's huge now. QPR got us with Bournemouth, Mill and Wickham as well. By Samba and scrambled away to safety for a throw in the end. We've got something called Derby County FC in there. Okay. I wish I was as good as Nottingham Forest. You wish. But sadly, we're the best team in these buildings, really, aren't we? We're not. Leicester are, but that's irrelevant. Completely and utterly irrelevant in every single way. Still have it. Left wing position, far side of the field. There's the cross and headed away at the back post area by Yuri Ribeiro. Got a Derby fan here. I hate to see it. I mean, I'll keep you in there so long as you don't say anything stupid. 15 yards or so inside the Forest half. I have not seen Mighton's goal. 4-1 Huddersfield. This makes perfect sense. This is the Championship down to a T. Swansea have conceded like 5 goals at home all season, and I conceded 4 in one game to 18th place Huddersfield to Locksley. I wanted just to do a favour this time. This actually winds me up now that we didn't beat Swansea because they're now 4-1 down at home to Huddersfield. That's just the Championship summed up. It's the Championship summed up. Huddersfield lose to Wickham, concede 3 at home to Wickham, and now they're beating one of the best teams in the league. So, Luke, why did you want to be mod on your second account? I'm just a bit curious. I think it's disgraceful, to be quite honest.
Blackburn have lost their last 3 games. They've lost them all by an odd goal. All very tight affairs. Is Christie from inside his own half?
Come on, lads. Can we just get another goal? Just kill the game off. You know, happy days, love it.
Surrounded by blue and white shirts. Lays it off from Cafu. Cafu out to the left-hand side for Ribeiro. Now down the line it goes for Mighton. Mighton cuts inside away from Miami and then slips, but he still lays it off to Cafu. 30 yards out, finding Knockout, gives it back to Cafu, but it was behind him. Now here's Garner. Garner shoots from a long way out, deflects off Dak's block, and that spins tamely this time into the arms of Kaminski. And it remains 1-0 Forest for 12 second half minutes.
Do you think this year, who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or this year? I think Gundogan to win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, he's been great, but Ballon d'Or, really? Honestly, don't know. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below you think win the Ballon d'Or. It is my other account, and if I can't be here on one account, I can be on the other. Suspicious activity there, Luke. Suspicious. Life is going well for... Yeah, it is. No.
You Reds.
Hi.
Afternoon, everybody.
Martin scored.
Yes, I believe. Yes, good.
Hence why he needs to be playing.
Yeah. I'm very happy with the team, apart from Christie, obviously, but there's no other alternative to him.
Christie is world class.
And I think I would have plumped for instead of the old fella. But otherwise, good. Owen, hello, sir. How are you? We're all good. Everything's good. Keep it that way. Don't concede a late goal. I'm fine, thank you, Owen. Yes. Alex, hello, sir. How are you? Luke, Gary, welcome. Capital letters. See, I've got capital letters. Pensioner, me?
Yeah.
I'm not far off.
I think he means Glenn Murray.
I know he does, yeah. Come on, Burnley, you can beat West Brom. Do rate J. Rodriguez. Good player. Murray, yes, I know, mate, yeah. I need to pull my leg. Is that really Scott McKenna? If that is you, sir, get back. We want you on the pitch as soon as possible. If it isn't, welcome.
It isn't.
Where are we? Oh, still 17th.
Please look at the points.
Yes.
Look at how tight it is.
Yeah, it is very tight.
We can easily go to like 11.
Yes, get all that, but the fact is we're above Derby, and that's all that matters. And we're not. Yes. Yeah, okay.
Swansea, 4-1 down at home to Huddersfield.
So if Huddersfield had been... why didn't Swansea do us a favour?
That makes perfect sense.
That's football for you,
That's
son.
the Championship in a nutshell.
In
4-1
a
down.
nutshell.
Swansea conceded 5 goals at home all season. They've now conceded 4 in one afternoon. So that's now 9 goals they conceded all of a sudden.
If you had a nutshell, you could put it in there and then a nutshell on top of it. That's how much. I'll be back in March. Scott, I hope you're back as soon as possible. County are losing to Huddersfield. That'd be Notts. Carl, is that... You mean Notts, don't you? I don't mind Notts County. Also, my mum uses the other account. Okay. I think we should call him 2-account Luke. Has Ali got an account? No?
Focus.
Yeah, Scott McKenna's agreed to come on. at the stream at the end, the talkie to the people and the screen bit.
Focus.
I'm focused. I'm always focused.
There you
Oh,
go.
you mean the owl?
Yeah.
Wish it was Derby County losing to Chesterfield. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Scenes. Taylor's on for Norway.
Oh, good. Actually, you got it wrong there, Carl. It's Wayne Rooney's Derby County. Only got 11 points last time they were in the Prem FC, losing to Chesterfield. That's their full title now. It's official.
We have them next week.
Oh, yes. Saturday, is it?
Friday.
Friday, the 25th.
26th.
6. I'm going to get next Friday wrong. You got me present here.
No.
God.
No.
No.
I'm not going to bother.
Stop now. Go out and get me a present and a card. Go now. I'll deal with all this malarkey. I could talk about football. Cormac, welcome. Yeah, I bet Tristan is quite depressed. So why couldn't we beat Swansea was it Wednesday? Now, Mr. Henry, please excuse me for saying your name. Is it Lacroix, Henry? I've been working that one out. If so, welcome. Which park do you think is the best in Notts? You mean like the recreation park? In Nottinghamshire. David, over to you.
I have no idea.
Don't know. We haven't been to the park since he was little.
Kashi responding to our goal. Look. Brilliant. I'm so happy that he's still actually.
Yeah, he must have some kind of affection.
He still actually cares
Forest
about it.
because, you know, it was.
I'm so happy that he actually still cares about us.
Highfields. I haven't been to Highfields in years. I used to go on the boating lake there with my dad. That's how long ago it was. And then play. They do pitch and putt there, do they? Yeah, Hive. God, that's took me back. I think it was like the 80s last time I was there. Oh, I said his name right. Okay, yep. Lacroix. Okay, good. Cool name, by the way. I haven't got a cool name. I've got David. David.
You got a very unique name you have.
Yeah. Quite common. It's Jennifer. David's out of shot. Now he's back in shot again. He's out of shot. In shot. Out. I'm feeling seasick. I'm going to stop now. He's spinning from side to side in quite a violent manner.
You're not so bored, then, are you?
Thanks, mate. I heard apparently a sheep's head was thrown through a pub window. A sheep's head. Which pub? What's a pub anyway? I don't know what is a pub.
It's a place where people used to go when life was normal. And you could,
What's normal?
you know, like those restaurants things.
No, wait. Can I just interrupt you there? What's a restaurant?
We know where, not a restaurant, but you know the football match going on right now.
Yes, the football match we're playing.
You know,
Blackburn. Did you know?
Have you seen?
It says it there. Look on the screen.
Have you seen pictures of like where the game's being played? And there's like stands with seats.
Yeah, how come a stand? When you go to a stand in a football match, you actually sit down.
But you notice that how there should be people there really, but that's when life was normal, really.
Got Tang Bong who's just joined the. Welcome, Mr. Bong. Such a shame you're not playing. I move from side to side like a roller coaster. Well, life is a roller coaster made up of Parmesan cheese. What song's that from? From the 70s. Hello, I told you Bong would come on. Right, thank you, Scott. I think we should call you Mr. McKenna, really, just out of respect. 25 minutes to go. Don't concede a goal in the 87th minute. Like, so the next game's Derby. Can you watch that?
No, it's Rotherham.
So the Rotherham games when? The following...
No, Dad. We play Rotherham next.
Oh, we're playing Rotherham next
Then we
in the
play
week.
Derby,
When do we play in the week?
Tuesday and Friday.
Tuesday, Friday,
Both on Sky.
both on Sky. Lando Norris said that
Who's done the nice?
he's a Formula One
Wow, got it.
driver and he drives for... See, I'm following F1. He drives for Head. Cap, baseball caps. On the side at the Georgie angle. McLaren, Blaze McLaren. Fredzo, welcome. So with McLaren are a team that wear orange t-shirts when one of the drivers wins at the end. It is, isn't it? Because I remember seeing Jensen Button do that.
That was a long while ago.
Yep, it was long ago. It was my grandma's 90th birthday. Well, happy birthday to your grand, Kenzie. Well done.
This is the most nil-nil game of all time.
Yep. And Lacroix's birthday, is that today? Oh, Monday. Right. Well, it's mine on Friday. Get a present. Get a present. Get a present.
83.
83 I am. Still got my own teeth. Go and get a present. You got one? Got a present. Present. What you got me?
I'm going to tell you, aren't I?
I'll make you wobble from side to side if you don't tell me.
I'm going to tell you, obviously.
Thank you, Kenzie. See, I told you should have started Mighton. I rate him. So Luke is now...
He's mod on 2 accounts.
He's got to... Well, okay, well done.
I think is ridiculous. Unfair. Quite unfair. Jokingly.
It's Goldstein's birthday in April. Is that true?
No idea.
We have ways of finding out. Go on Wikipedia, that'll tell you. We could do with another goal, really, just as a nice little thing.
It's the most Forest thing of all time, if you can see it.
Well, it's part of being a Forest fan, isn't it? Thanks. Yep, Friday. David hasn't got me a card or a present yet.
How do you know?
Or he may have got me a card or a present. What you got me? Is it a big present?
I'm going to tell you.
How many presents have you got me? I want at least 8. Now, don't go do what you did last time, getting some Maltesers and wrapping up individually. That doesn't count. Thanks for the court. Yep, Friday it is. 64 I am. Thank you. Oh, Luke's mum uses the other count. Yeah, you said that earlier, mate. Yeah, we're just pulling your leg. Yeah. Top man, Luke is. Or should I say Gary Lineker? Well, this is a nice sight, isn't it? We're actually winning a game. And when did we score? 10th minute, was it?
No.
Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
COVID.
No, sneeze. Oh, get a Derby shirt. Oh, you're mental.
There's one time out, Kenzie, I think. That's too far.
So you made me say it now. Oh. I've got a right. I will not say that D word 100 times. Freeman and Yates are on. Is that good? That's good, isn't it? That's good.
Not Freeman.
No, not Freeman, but Yates. I would sooner. What would I sooner do than have one of those shirts? We don't like sheep. No, we don't like sheep. Alex is right there. We don't like sheep. Oh, God, I was just going to...
Lyle Taylor could. I said he put it wide. I don't think there was much he could do. It cannoned back to him at such a rate off that post. Lyle Taylor.
Come on, we need another. Oh, Westbrook have somebody sent off. Who?
A player.
They've had a player sent off. Crikey, how long's that thing going on? Is that what that little red thing means in the WBA?
No.
World Boxing Association. Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Good chance for Forest, yeah. So Lolly's on the bench and Grabs is what? Nowhere.
Injured.
He's
You
injured.
can guarantee the next game he'll be right back in the starting 11.
And
Captain.
made captain. No, Worrell captain. If it would work twice. Okay. Right. Yeah, we should be 3-0 up. Oh, for God's sake!
Not taking our chances yet again is going to bite us.
So that's a Blackburn penalty.
Yet again, not taking our chances is costing us.
So we should be 3 up.
This is just
A
going
few
to.
seconds ago, we hit the woodwork.
What's a good example of this?
Well, the goalkeeper could save it.
And the opportunity just after Forest were so close to getting two. The opportunity now for Blackburn
Cool.
in the hands or at the feet
Cool.
Who's taking it? Shearer.
Adam
Yeah.
Armstrong to take on Samba from
Yeah, for
12
God's
yards.
sake.
27 minutes played in the second half.
Yeah, we could win 2-1.
Opportunity to level things so soon after Forest almost went 2-0 ahead.
Yeah, Samba will save it.
From going
I rate him.
And now Armstrong for Blackburn up against Samba at the Bridgeford end. Armstrong and Samba saves. Diving
Yes!
to his right.
I told you he'd save it.
He's God. He's
He's
God. This bloke.
Samba should be given a knighthood right away.
Someone was criticising Samba earlier. This bloke saves us every bloody week. This is why he's the best goalie.
Her Majesty the Queen should come to Nottingham now, do the old knight sword thing, and make him a
Samba, mate.
Sir Samba of Nottingham.
This bloke, give him a knighthood. What a bloke.
Give him 2 knighthoods.
Samba.
Right, now come on.
What a bloke.
Come on, you Reds. Get a second goal.
We've just had an absolute lifeline there.
Yep.
Let's go and kill it off.
Capitalise on it. Score a goal. Another one. What's up with Sean? He looks very uppity, doesn't he?
Dramatic couple of minutes. Second half really springing into life.
Yep. Surprise Sam. OBE, MBE, ITV, BBC, and Bar. Yep. Give him that.
What a bloke.
Honestly, I prefer a Big Mac. Yeah.
You have
Oh,
you
McDonald's.
have no idea what that means, do you?
It's McDonald's.
Samba said that in a video.
Oh, I didn't know that, did I? Did he? Blackburn reserves. Going mental.
I think this is official now that Samba is the best goalkeeper of all time.
Well, after Gordon Banks, obviously.
No.
And Shilton.
The best ever.
No. Banks, Shilton, Samba. And Brooklyn was good as well. And in my day, it was a guy called Peter Grummett. Anybody heard of Peter Grummett, Forest goalkeeper in the 60s? Jim Barron, although his nickname was Juggler Barron for obvious reasons, because he was hopeless.
Swansea might be like 4-1 down at home to Huddersfield, which makes perfect, complete enough sense.
Cormac wants to know what the Swansea score is.
I've literally just answered that question.
Oh, have you? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Oh, Van der Sar, Michael. There's been some cracking goalkeepers over the years, you know. So Liam will be pleased that Blackburn missed the penalty probably.
Where is it?
Almost.
Where is...
Alex, have you heard of Peter Grummett? I rated him. When I first started going to see the Reds when I was 7 or 8, he was the goalkeeper. Yeah, I think De Gea's going off slightly, isn't he?
Mansfield still 2-0 down in their game at home to Cambridge. Chesterfield still leading County across the river at Meadow Lane by
See, I didn't see that, so I now know what you mean.
I like a Big Mac.
Who doesn't?
Forgot what McDonald's tasted like. They don't go anywhere.
McDonald's. I've heard of it. I've heard it's pretty good.
Probably had like 2 McDonald's in the last like 5 months.
Did he go to Newcastle?
Yeah.
He did, didn't he? Yep. We've had some good goalkeepers. How long is there to go?
Get it off. Samba's just done, he did that against Wigan last season, remember? We were 1-0 up and we conceded a penalty with 5 to go and he saved us.
No rush at the moment, just recover from that serious problem we had a minute or two ago.
Yep. It was a bit of a shock, wasn't it, for the old system? West Brom are on the attack. 1-0. Ah, look, he missed that. How can you miss that?
That's why West Brom are 19th in the league.
A West Brom player just missed an open goal. That's why they're where they are. Yeah, Darlow, I rated him. Yeah. That is the way of things in the Championship at the moment. If things stay as they are everywhere, which is hugely unlikely, with another quarter of an hour or so to go, Forest 17th at the moment as it stands and 7 points clear of the relegation. 17th. This time last season, we weren't 17th, were we? We were 4th. I'll just say that again, 4th.
How we've fallen.
Well, we know why, don't they? They brought too many players that didn't gel together. You don't expect that many players to gel together instantly. Things happening behind the scenes that we don't know about. Remember, it was 9 or 10 Dolo and how do you say it? De Vries. My heroes. Yep. Good goalies. Oh, Jared, yes, I forgot about him.
Breeze saving the penalty.
You've got that already?
No picture.
Yeah, have you got a picture of it already? Yeah, good. What minute do you think we'll concede?
Probably the 98th minute.
No, we're not going to. We're not going to give a goal away. We're going to score a goal. Mr. 202. Has anybody been timed out?
No, I've probably been pretty normal today.
He went trying to concede 7 at the new camp. Oh, of course he did, yes.
Do you know that reference?
Yeah, because he played for Celtic, didn't he?
Yeah. And Barca won that 7-0 against.
Yeah.
That was just how good Celtic are. This is what we do. We hold on to leads. We don't kill the game.
The Rangers, which Rangers? Glasgow.
Yes.
Yep. Well, I like Rangers, Glasgow Rangers, because Stevie G is manager, and they have had quite a few English players in the past, haven't they? As in Glasgow, yeah. I've been past their ground. It is just huge. It's like a cathedral. Nick, welcome. Well, this is like torture, isn't it?
Please.
So Murray's off and Taylor's on, did you say?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Freeman and Yates are also on. I don't know what Tavernier doesn't get a chance because I think you kind of forget about him up in Scotland for Rangers. You have a clue who he is?
He's an English lad that plays for Rangers. But like I said, in the 80s and was it the 90s, they had about
He's a set piece taker.
Rangers had about 6 or 7 English players in. That's one of the reasons why they won the SPL
These,
for
though,
9 years on the trot.
He's yet another right back for England.
We are okay for right backs, aren't we?
We've got a ridiculous amount of right backs.
Yeah.
On the far side, Blackburn's right for a throw.
But like you say, because he's in Scotland, he'll get forgotten about.
Completely gone with Christie went stupidly forward, really, to try to get that long ball.
Yeah.
Because he plays in Farmers League.
Right back and the ball pinged around, and for a second, Blackburn ball just get in here.
Like it, nice.
Might go their way, we could be in trouble. Thankfully, that bounce of the ball went
Literally.
our way.
Just leave your tractor outside the ground and play football in a ploughed field.
The amount of right back. Cash,
Trippier, Walker even.
Wan-Bissaka,
Yeah.
James.
Do you still take Carl Walker
No.
in the England squad?
I'd take. This is why West Brom are getting
Look at
relegated.
That, again, the West Brom bloke, he's had about 5 goes at
That's
kicking the
why
ball
they're
in the
getting
goal.
relegated. He literally just should have shot
Right,
us.
even though the Scottish is a Farmers League, he scored 17 goals this season. Good.
I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. Why didn't he shoot there?
La Liga and the SPL are Farmers Leagues, my lovely. Where's my tractor?
Blackburn have the ball with Davenport on halfway. Stab down the right-hand
How long
side
to go?
by Elliott to Nyambe as well forward.
Time.
Nyambe rolls it into Armstrong. Lays it
Quarter
up
to
first.
5.
Davenport puts it square to Dak on the top of the
Few
field.
minutes.
Dak goes down. Knockout was the
But we've seen the lead to the mid-table on.
Yeah. We've got kind of up against Wolves apparently.
Did you see the Wolves? The goal.
An own goal there.
Own goal from the goalkeeper. Sort of hit the back of his head and went in. Bad luck that was.
Get that Premier League.
Premier League, I've heard of that.
Any kind of contact. And like you say, Collie, he must have just.
How the hell are West Brom in Premier League, man?
Can't wait to go down and keep
That's so
Googie, welcome.
poor.
I hope I've said that right.
Not for me. So soft.
Oh, that's better.
Can't argue with the award of the penalty against Forest today, but one or two other decisions against the Reds have been.
We just need to start killing games, man.
One of them. Another chance for Blackburn. It's a yard outside.
Oh, come on, don't concede in the. Oh.
Oh dear. We have a sheep.
Derby County FC person. Okay, welcome if you're a Derby fan. See, it made me again, but you're going to get to the ready going, mate.
Just don't say anything too strange or annoying and you'll be fine. Just a shame you've got a team that's...
What you've done there, Mr. Place beginning with D, is you're on the wrong stream.
You're on a Forest stream.
All I'm going to say to you is 11 points. That usually does the trick.
Didn't they... They've lost the playoff final like 3 times, haven't they, in the last few years? Zamora! What a bloke. Bobby Zamora.
No, welcome Derby fans. I've said it again.
He scored.
Just
John McGinn and El Ghazi, what players they are.
Oh, they play last night?
Derby did, yeah, I told you.
Yeah, you did. I forgot.
Got robbed really in ways, but no one cares about that.
I'm not bothered about that.
Because Watford were pretty terrible,
Yeah,
but
okay.
they still lost.
I don't care who they play.
And this time next week we play them, and we're going to beat them. I don't know if they play again.
McGinn. That's McGinn. Derby player. Is he Derby player?
John McGinn, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. Yes, I knew that.
I can tell you watch football.
I do watch football. Rooney is a bad as a manager who has, as he was a player, he was a decent player and played under him.
I saw a
20
thing
times
earlier,
for his country.
someone ranking Premier Championship managers to put Rooney in the middle tier, Chris Hughton in the second to last tier. Does that make sense? Rooney is a manager for like 2 months, and he's lost to Rotherham 4-0 on aggregate.
No, Rooney wasn't a bad player because how many times he played for England, all the silverware he's won. Yeah, 208 PL goals. That means Premier League, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. And the bicycle kick against Man City, yeah.
Imagine supporting Derby. How awful was
No,
that
I'm
be?
not imagining it. I don't want to imagine
How
it.
awful must that be, though?
Just talk to your uncle, he'll tell you.
chance at all.
I couldn't imagine being the Darts. It's just
Behind him, down at the
it's
ground.
been awful.
He's learned quickly as the 18 years of age.
Imagine your stadium being called Pride Park and you got no pride about playing
No,
in that
it's
ground.
called, it's Mother's Pride Park. I keep telling you.
No. Imagine that though.
But
Blurshaw, yet again, you're just saying weird things when you're meant to be a Forest fan. Like, come on.
Imagine supporting them, Man City or Liverpool. No, I don't want to. What do you think of? Oh, just told you. You know what we think of that team beginning with D, who's only got 11 points. Last time they were in the Prem. Blackett's coming on. What for?
What a player.
Is he brought-
That's going to make an impact, lads.
So he's coming on. Is he bringing on some oranges?
We
at half-time or
want to
something?
keep a clean sheet. So what do? We bring on Tyler Blackett. That's going to make an impact.
Man City will probably win the treble. Yeah, they're on the
So we're
cards to do that.
taking Knockout off Tyler Blackett. I'd rather Jenkinson play. That's how bad Tyler Blackett is. If Blackett doesn't leave in the summer, just get out. You're not a footballer.
End of the season, if we don't go down, which I hope we don't, they've got to
You're not a footballer.
get rid of the dead wood. He was really good at Man U, was he? Prideless Park. Oh, I see.
So Blackett, I think, is going to play ahead of Ribeiro.
I hope City don't win the treble. Yeah, it'd be nice for somebody else to win the cup, say. A team that don't normally win anything. I'd rather Phil Jones play. Steady on.
The god of football.
Imagine if you signed Phil Jones.
The god of football. Tyler Blackett. What a player.
For Blackburn, Thomas Kaminski goes chasing after it.
Never rated Phil Jones. I mean, he played in the World Cup squad, didn't he?
You'd rather play Phil Jones. How has Phil Jones played at a World Cup?
How did he play? Full stop.
I mean, it's only the third place playoff game, but he still played at a World Cup. And I think he played in the final group game against Belgium as well.
Can't remember.
Which didn't matter. Blackett was good at United. Sort of.
Rob Earnshaw. Yeah, I remember him. Yep.
Phil Jones is not good.
Ended up. Did he end up in Cardiff?
He is not good, Phil Jones. Is there a single picture of him where he looks like at all normal in any way?
Well, you can't help that, but the fact is, I didn't really rate him. Remember when Forest beat City 3-0? Yes, I do. It's the Broadwell pink boots, Nathan Tyson, yes. All coming out of the woodwork. What time is it? 10 to 5 just about. It's got to be it, surely. So if we have drawn against Swansea, that would have continued the winning streak nicely. And Huddersfield have lost today. So Swansea have actually done the double over us, haven't they? The triple, really.
We hate Swansea in this channel.
The Jacks.
No, we do not like Swansea. Beat us in the playoffs for them years ago. Took the playoffs off us last season. Done the treble over us.
No, they didn't take the playoffs off us. We didn't earn the right.
Well, no, but they still got it in.
No, we had enough chances. We just kept blowing it.
But they still got it instead of us.
Yeah, okay. But then Fulham beat them. 1980 European Cup. 1979. Yep. Yes, I remember all those. Yeah, Tristram must be absolutely mortified.
Well, we know what it's like to lose 4-1 to a team at the bottom end of the table, so.
What a trophy since 1980, that's right. We got to the League Cup final, didn't we? And Man U beat us. When was that?
Tyler Blackett. What an absolute just god of football, man.
Yeah, if we hadn't conceded to them, we would have got to the playoffs. But I still think we wouldn't have won the playoff final.
It wouldn't have hurt as much, I don't
No, it wouldn't have hurt as much, no. Well, I don't know. It's like getting to a cup final and losing, isn't it?
It wouldn't. We would have at least got our goal. Our goal's playoffs. Winning them is another story.
added. And Mansfield have gone 3-0 down to Cambridge United.
Oh, yeah, 91 Cup final, yeah.
Mansfield 0, Cambridge 3. Still Notts 0, Chesterfield 1. And here with 4 minutes of stoppage time to come, Forest lead
Commons,
Blackburn
yes,
by a
went to
goal
Derby,
to
and then he
nil.
ended up at Celtic, didn't he?
Blackburn have the ball on
Chris
the
Commons,
halfway.
is that what you mean?
Oh, for God's
Taylor
sake,
Harwood
Boris.
Bellis to the
I don't
right
know
of the
why
centre
I can
third.
hear the ice cream. What's that mean? Ice
Lays
cream
it out
van?
to his right for Elliot Bennett. Bennett with a ball
Oh, we won
forward
4
towards the edge
League
of the Forest
Cups.
box. He's headed
When was the
away
last
by
time we won the
Cyrus
League Cup?
Christie. Kravinovic trying to pick up the pieces. He might get it here. Kravinovic from Yates' header. And he lays the ball down the right-hand side. But Lyle Taylor to go chasing after. But Branswaite again is quick enough to get there ahead of the Forest striker and send it back to his goalkeeper. 3 minutes of stoppage time remaining.
Oh, come on, 3 minutes. Just hang on, 3 minutes.
Across halfway, Forest are retreating. Gives it to Dolan down the right-hand side. Tyrese Dolan held up by Blackett. Cross is fired in eventually by Dolan, but he had no
Yes,
angle.
great.
Good work again from Blackett and Yates.
Nerve-wracking. I think that's what you're looking
We
for.
want to keep a clean sheet, so we bring on Tyler Blackett.
Why is he even on the bench?
4 minutes of added time.
Beast. Oh, we're watching Liverpool Fulham. No, I'm going to after this.
Liverpool have-
Ball edge that one, just by a single goal.
Behind the goal. Good defending from Blackett again, helping out. Ribeiro at the back. He's been spoken to now by Chris Hughes. It's more or less a back five at the moment.
This is scary, bro. What's scary?
And we are a back
Oh,
five.
this.
We're holding on to the
Yes,
lead.
yes, Vibes, you're right.
Three centre halves at the moment. That's how it looks. Samba to clear.
Yeah, I remember Cluffy going. Yeah, sad day. All he did for us. Why isn't he knighted, given a knighthood?
Separates the sides. Blackburn winning back, send it back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky lays it short to Branswaite. Clock seems to be ticking very, very slowly.
Oh, can only 2 minutes, surely.
18 minutes from the end. Kept Forest ahead. Now can they keep ahead for the remaining minute and a half?
Henry, welcome.
Rothwell sends it forward. Dolan tricks his way away from Blackett. Blackett recovers, got help from Kravinovic, and they're forced away to halfway again. Here's Rothwell once more. Gets away from Yates into a wide right.
Yeah, he did have a. I remember meeting him once, and he was shaking, and he got a red face. Yeah, so Alex got knighted.
Crystal clear radio quality.
That guy's got blue hair. Is that for charity, like Taylor?
Held up by Freeman. And it'll be a corner for Blackburn.
Why can't we just kill games? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do it this way, man?
Well, Sean Dyche looks very. Oh, Burnley 15th now. West Brom are still 19th. Don't really really see Burnley going down. I don't think they will. I think they're pretty safe, aren't they?
In it goes into the 6-yard box. Figueiredo got his head to it. There was pushing, there was shoving. 2 Forest players end up going down. 1 Blackburn player as well. And the referee's whistle goes and says that'll be a Forest free kick. And there's some arguing going on as well. Cyrus Christie and it's
Got a corner.
Bellis. Ryan Yates has stayed down. He was one of the players who ended up on
Yeah, that's why Cluffy didn't get the England manager's job, because he was outspoken. Didn't even get an interview.
Birmingham have beaten Sheffield Wednesday. What a huge win that is for them.
That's a massive win for Sheffield.
Yeah,
For Birmingham.
Fulham, Sheffield, West Brom go down. Sheffield, come on, get 2 more points.
By 2 goals to 1. Mansfield lost 3-0 to Cambridge. Forest are winning. And we have been playing for nearly 5 minutes of stoppage time.
Oh, for God's sake, come on.
Taking a long time over this goal kick. Keith Stroud won't let that go unnoticed. Cleared by Samba. Long, right to left. It's allowed to bounce by Branswaite. He has to then get it all the way back to Kaminsky. Rolls it out underarm short.
So it was 5 minutes of stoppage time. 4 minutes, and now we've played 5.
Forest have won. Forest have
Yes,
won.
you Reds! See, that's what it's
Dub.
like winning, son.
Dub.
To the City ground.
W.
It's a goal from
Oh.
Alex
W.
White, which has set
Lord
the pace for
Breeze
defensive effort from
Samba.
Brighton after to 25 first half minutes.
He's saying, yeah,
Lord,
that was a goal, wasn't it?
Lord Ray Samba, the best goalkeeper. What's the lad? Ray Samba. Just what a bloke.
It looked like that lead might not be enough, but Adam Armstrong's spot kick was kept out by Bruce Samba, diving away to his right. Strong two-handed.
Of course, the last Merseyside derby is when that got injured, wasn't it?
All of the possession late on in the game. Managed
Of course.
to see things out for a 1-0 win. Lyle Taylor ended the game in
I just seen someone get Bruce Samba a Big Mac. Celebrate.
He can have as many Big Macs as he wants. He can have Big Macs for the rest of his life just by saving that penalty. If that's going to keep us up.
But in the end, it was hard fought.
Okay, Liam, yeah, he did what Pope does every week. Yes, fine. And Pope should be the England first choice goalie. I've always said that for ages.
And I'd say over the piece, just about deserved. I think Blackburn, from their point of view, take great credit that they had a real go today.
Just we got the job done. We got to,
Yeah, we've got 3 points. Okay, it's now over. We can relax.
Wasn't glamorous. But
No, 3 points.
that's what we need to do to get away from danger.
Step away from
What we need to do to get away from danger, win, and that's what we're doing.
win, win, win.
It wasn't that entertaining, but was ever really that entertaining.
Right,
So
I am going to do tea, food,
okay,
and I will let you know when it's ready.
okay. Thank you for that information.
I will text you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going now.
Bruce Samba, give him a Big Mac.
Many as he wants. Cheers, guys. Take care and be safe. You Reds.
Dub.
Right, Kev.
Plastic fan apparently.
Oh, that's fallen over. I'll just pick it up. I'll just pick it up.
W. Simple as that. W. Dub. That's fantastic radio quality. I'm not going to get my stream actually in half decent quality focus. So, focus, yeah? Remember when cameras used to focus? It was happy days, wasn't it? Well, more importantly, we get the job done. It wasn't glamorous, but we did it. We won 1-0 against Blackburn. Thank you, camera. I appreciate it very much. Let's just try and it's actually in focus shot. So yeah, if you want to come on the stream, you can. I know I'm not saying that energetic, but it wasn't the most energetic game in the world. But we got it done. 1-0 against Blackburn. We needed to do it. That's a start, perfect start to a very good, to a huge week. You know, Rotherham, Derby, Luton. Huge games coming up against teams near us and below us. So yeah, it wasn't the best game in the world, but Bruce Samba is God. Give him a Big Mac. Give him as many Big Macs as he wants. I miss McDonald's. I've not been to McDonald's for ages. I'm feeling really hungry now talking about that. But Bruce, what a bloke. Just a god of the game. 21 watching. Thank you for that, everyone. What should I type the stream? Just get the job done. You know, 45 likes. Thank you for everyone. If you'd not like the stream, let's get to 50 likes. End the stream. That'll be fantastic. We'll be live again, of course, next week. Twice actually for Rotherham and Derby. East Midlands Derby, Rotherham, and there'll be at least one video around that as well, probably 2. So yeah, if you want to come on the stream, please just click that link I put in the chat, and you can talk to me a bit about the game. I'm sure the regulars have come in. Luke, Bray, Woods maybe. So yeah, I am just waiting now for people to come in, and I'm not being very entertaining at all. But yeah, that win puts us, it's not updated, but 17th, I believe, is the position we're in. Huddersfield absolutely battering Swansea makes sense. That hasn't really helped us out, but we are still above them by 2 goals.